What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. As you can see, Jeff and Drew, BobbleHead Homestead and Dutch Creek Cabin have made it back to the 41.36. So they have a special treat for Gary and I today. They're going to take us to go meet Paul, the Bearded Carpenter.
Oh yeah.
So how long have you known Paul?
2 years ago was when we went to his place.
Yep.
But we had seen him on YouTube before that, like always.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we watched his channel for a while, and then we just kind of got, messaging back and forth, and then he was too close to not go by and visit his place. He's got about 30 years of building experience in log cabins. He's got beautiful structures all over his place, and I knew these guys needed to go see it, so I messaged Paul, and he said, bring him on. So
yep.
We're going to go check him out.
He's been a big help to me. He came over when I had a work party and got rid of a giant tree stump. Yeah. So,
that is
great
awesome.
guy.
I'm super thankful for you guys for making this connection for us and like hooking it up so we can go and get a little bit more knowledge to sponge off of from an experienced bearded carpenter with log cabins. So.
And he's like 20 minutes away top.
I'm so stoked for this.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for this. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna road trip today. We're gonna head on over there, and we will show you what he's got going on over there as soon as we get there. So, you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Let's get it.
See you guys.
He built everything you see.
Man, we just pulled up and we're already getting it. We're gonna start walking around and doing the tour. We are presently right now at the Bearded Carpenter's lovely homestead. And oh my gosh, guys, it is so beautiful around here. Everything has been handcrafted and designed by him, and his craftsmanship is just phenomenal, spectacular. Let me give you a show. So check it out, guys. Look at these cuts. Look at that. So nice. He's got a beautiful garden with a nice archway, another couple of buildings. But look at his beautiful cabin. My gosh, Drew, you weren't kidding. Gorgeous.
Amazing work, yeah.
Yes.
Those notches are
perfect.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. I was just admiring the...
You can't, I mean, I was telling her you can't slide a playing card, but even that's a little ridiculous.
rounded them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
rounded
exactly what I
the
noticed.
chinking. Dude, the detail.
It's phenomenal. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I noticed the same thing, that he chamfers all the edges. It's like, there's no reason to. I mean, it's just the attention to detail. It's like he wants it, he wants
Perfect.
it perfect. Right.
Like the way the doors are.
Looks like a storybook house right here.
That is awesome.
With the swoop. Gorgeous.
Man,
Thank you so much.
I love it.
Say hello to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Thank you so much for allowing us over and showing us your beautiful place. We were just admiring the craftsmanship just on your notches over there. Your attention to detail, my goodness.
That's a half dovetail. And when we go down to the log yard, I'll show you how to lay that out.
Awesome. Thank you. Look at guys, the attention to detail. It's just so incredible.
You've done a lot of work on the garden. That looks awesome.
Wow.
Yeah?
Guys.
That's awesome.
It's got more back here, out there, and the cabin on top of the hill.
Wow, look at the jinking.
There.
I want to touch it. Wow, guys. I'm just like in awe.
I'm always amazed at how you ran the electric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all hidden.
How did you run the electric?
Well, I drill the logs from top down, and the wires come up from underneath the house, and I can go down a chicken gap and come up, or just whatever I want to do. It's pretty easy to do.
That's awesome.
I love your fireplace. It's very
Yeah,
pretty, the nice brick.
That was the one thing we splurged on, because I was not going to have a log house without a fireplace.
Oh, yeah, no.
I always wanted a fireplace.
Oh.
Those are scissor trusses.
Scissor
Up there
trusses.
that carries the
Okay.
weight. I had to have them set with a crane. They weighed about a ton apiece. They were pretty heavy.
And what's this span right here? Is that
This is 26 feet.
26 feet?
This house is 26 to 34.
Okay.
So inside the heated area is 1280.
1280.
It's plenty big for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's 2 bedroom areas. Where over on this side now is Donna's, my wife's office area.
Nice.
She keeps her computer and does her stuff at night.
Yeah.
How do you cool the cabin? It feels very nice in here.
It's central heat and air.
Okay.
But when we moved here, we had a window unit right here, and that cooled the whole thing.
Dang.
Just with a window unit?
And we had the wood stove, and that was our source of heat. And when we had the snow in the winter, I had the stove going, but for the most part, I don't have to use it.
Pipe, that's the central
that's-
wood heating, right?
Yeah, that's triple wall pipe that's inside that chase.
Yeah.
This is what our house will hopefully look like, babe. Are you ready for it?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot, that's for sure.
Are you up for the task?
Yeah. I might be taking off more than I need to chew.
Hey, we'll go get another set of teeth.
All right.
Well said.
Oh,
You
man.
can do it.
Yeah.
If you get out there and do what you're doing right now, I was nearly moved to tears. They're actually digging it by hand.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you've got what it takes. The cabin I started, I dug all of those and I had to use a jackhammer.
Yeah.
And
We-
soil was so hard.
We do have a jackhammer and we didn't even think about it. It's like buried
thought
inside our.
about it, but-
Well, I didn't think about it. I would have
It's
suggested
just
it.
trying to get to the jackhammer to pull it out.
It's in
and
our
then
tool
grabbing
shed.
the generator to pull it down over there
Have
as
you
well.
hit
It's
any
like,
big
man.
boulders yet where you're digging your
I
trench?
was hitting it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I was hitting right on the actual like shell plate or whatever of the ground, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get this leveled out. I'm like, man, jackhammer would make short work of it, that's for sure.
I think tomorrow maybe we'll bust out that jackhammer. I just love your attention to detail all the way from like just the corners right here on top of the posts of the stairs and like the lines that go down, just everything. Yeah, beautiful.
Now, all the vertical members are fluted, and the horizontal members have a chamfer and a lamb's top. It's just something I just did.
It looks great, and you even added it up against the wall and stuff. Like you added it right up there to make it all match.
Now,
and-
those are posts that actually support the second floor. They go through the floor, and they set on a concrete pier underneath with
Okay.
a screw jack, which is something you'll need to be
Yeah.
aware of, because these do settle,
Yeah.
and you have to prepare for that.
The actual, the clear, or the ground being pushed down even more
yeah,
and everything else.
yeah, and then it's gonna be on top of the basement, like the sinking or whatever.
That's where I'm going, rebar. I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping to eliminate as much as I can. The rebar, basically
Oh, yeah.
rebar bell
Yeah,
and
you
whatnot.
have to do
and then going through everything, and then the center, I'm gonna put another stem wall right in there as soon as all the weight is gonna be on that. and then, yeah. I hope it doesn't settle anymore after that, but
Well, you won't have any
It's
trouble
going.
there. What I was referring to were the logs themselves.
the
will
logs settle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They'll dry out and get smaller.
Okay.
And then you have the weight of fiber crush, which
Okay.
will also cause it to compress.
Okay.
There's 2 or 3 things that actually allow them
Just
come down.
Come down a little.
Mhm. So
How
you
long
have to be
did-
prepared for that.
How long did you dry your logs before
I use them green.
you use them green? Hmm. Do you have to redo it again, like to fill in any extra cracks, or?
This chicken has been here for 26 years.
Wow, and it doesn't look like it's.
Yeah.
There's no.
Now there's some places that it has gotten loose.
Settled a
I need
little
to-
bit more.
I need to do some patchwork, but it'll last a long time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Everybody always says you better not build with green wood. You need to dry them out. You need to take them to a kiln. And I was talking with somebody else, and they said about 6 months dry time, which we were thinking, okay, well we got it cut. And by the time that we actually get around to doing it, because I know that we'll probably be doing it this winter. That wouldn't be quite 6 months, but if you're saying doing it green, then I mean, shoot, I'll take your advice. You obviously know what you're doing around here.
Well,
That
you
is
need
for
to get
sure.
the bark off in the cambium layer
Yeah.
off the trees that are down, because if you don't, it won't be very long. You'll have wood boards in there.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you can get the bark off and the cambium layer. The cambium layer is the growing part of the tree,
Okay.
and that's what bugs will attack.
Okay.
Okay.
They'll lay their eggs underneath that. And then when you actually get the cambium layer off, you'll see these little teeny tiny pinholes,
Okay.
and then they'll start growing.
Okay.
So make sure to go past those pinholes at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those wood boards will, I mean, they can get as big as your little finger.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they'll make a tunnel that big.
And it's not woodpecker holes, it's
No.
bug holes. Okay.
You need to get that cambium layer off there.
Well, good thing is this week we just got our draw knives delivered. We couldn't get any. We were gonna have to drive up to Missouri to go to one of the Amish stores because we kept trying to find them online, and
24.
well, we got 2 of them now.
Welcome to
We just
I don't
got
like
2.
using.
No, just bring all your logs over here.
Yeah, just
Hey,
you know,
actually,
it's not that
it's
far.
not in the video yet, but the guy that I'm building this cabin for, he was gonna peel his logs. And he was like, man, this is a lot of work. And he bought 2 peeling discs from Estonia. One is a 7-inch and one is like a 5-inch. And they go in a grinder. I mean, they're quick.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to look up that.
They're pricey.
Okay.
They're like $500.
Okay.
Maybe not then.
Maybe we'll put our back into it, but maybe I don't know.
How much quicker do you think that would be? 10 times faster?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Well, I wouldn't say 10 times, but it's,
Significantly.
yeah, quite a bit. For him, he thought it was worth the money spent
Yeah.
to save his back and shoulders and to get the bark off.
Yeah.
And then you can use it for your log cabin shed, your log cabin smoker, and your log cabin house.
Yes. I'm just happy that we live in a place now where there's so many talented people that we
Isn't
can
it
come
awesome?
and learn from. Like being in the desert and
awesome.
just sand and rock. You know, it's hard. Finding people that are skilled in a craft like this is very difficult. So now just being surrounded by it is amazing.
You're in God's country now.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We're home.
Yes.
So this is 8 foot right here, and y'all were talking about 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
This is beautiful. Wow, Paul. You did amazing. Look at, he's got his little placard on here. Beautiful. Look at that, Gary.
That's awesome.
You ready to have something like this looking out at our view?
Oh yeah.
I love how you got the tin roof too. It's what we're gonna have too.
Yeah, I like the metal roof.
Me too. My goodness, you just, I look, everything guys, down to the rust. This is how I want like ours, Gary. So rustic like this with just the trees, the limbs.
What's fun is to incorporate round stuff with the flatness of the logs.
I agree.
I like doing that.
It's gorgeous.
You could even use round stuff for floor joists and leave it exposed and scarf it. Of course, you have to know how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm here to show you.
Yes, you are. We're going to be relying on you.
Hey,
We'll be calling you. Actually, we should make sure to exchange numbers, so if we have questions, we can bother you.
you know, while I'm working on this next cabin, the invitation is open. You can come up anytime, hang out. There was a guy came up a week before last and stayed with me a week. He did kind of a week's apprenticeship.
That's awesome.
So if you want to come up, hang
Get
out,
Gary.
get a splinter in your hand, come on.
Yeah,
do it,
Gary, you
yeah.
should get it.
That'd be awesome. I'd greatly appreciate to do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
I'd
awesome.
love to have you.
That'd be super awesome.
He's
I'm
in
talking to myself when nobody's around.
I love this one. This is your support that's coming through that loft. You see
Yes.
that one being.
Oh yeah, the summer beam. That's I call it a summer beam,
Summer beam. Okay.
which is probably
You're talking about this one right here, right?
slang for Sumter. Sumter beam, which carries a Sumter.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
Now, would it be okay sometime to come down just to look at your timber to see what you've got?
Yes, no, we want you to.
Invite himself down.
Yes.
No, we want you to come by and come see what we have.
This
Like,
day is devoted to you guys.
yeah,
So, if it's okay when you leave,
of course.
just see your timber.
Of course, yeah.
See.
You enjoying that swing? Yeah.
Turn that ceiling fan on, you can get a little bit more of a breeze.
Oh, I could feel it coming through right now. Look, I could see your pond.
Yeah, there's fish there.
I can see you got a beautiful pond over there. I don't know if the camera can see it or not. I'm gonna walk over here real quick and get some.
You guys like fish, there it is.
Yes. Look at that, guys, right off of here. He's got a beautiful pond right there. Gorgeous mountain view. Ah.
Decorated with flowers and stuff.
So now I can see what you were talking about putting the I get the shims, but they're not called shims. You call them something else.
Yeah, that's blocking.
The-
I call it blocking.
The blockings.
And there's angle iron. Not sure if there's angle iron right here.
Oh, I see it.
So that's slotted into the ends of the logs.
Okay.
And it goes up through the log that goes across the top, and that lets all this settle.
Okay.
And this is anchored just to the angle iron. So
Okay.
that lets, everything is free to just actually slide down as it settles. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Come in, Gary.
I'm coming. That is awesome. Look at that.
Look at that.
Are you up for the task?
Well, do I have a choice?
No, you don't.
I'm up for it. It's gonna be awesome.
I can see what you were saying now about the being the rounded edge right here.
So you have the natural shape, what we call the light edge.
Mm-hmm.
And after you have the chinking in there, that particular log will just have its own personality.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Man, I am so happy, Drew, that you were like, we should go over to Paul's house.
I knew y'all
This is
needed
so
to see it.
awesome.
I knew y'all needed to see it because
Dude.
it's very hard to just to envision it, you know, without putting your hands on it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. Man, he's just got cabins everywhere. It's just cabins, cabins, cabins.
Seems like it was 6 months ago last time I was here. Awesome.
You guys are so thank you for the introductions, man. For real, Jeff. This is fantastic.
It is.
It's fantastic.
It's been fantastic since I've got here and met Drew and Paul. Drew's the one who introduced me to Paul the first time, I think, in person. Just meeting everybody. It's a great area.
I know. I absolutely love this community, guys. They're so full of knowledge. Everyone's so friendly, and there's just a lot to offer out here. I hope that me and Gary have some things to offer back instead of just being sponges everywhere. But right now we're in the spongy stage where we're just really need to learning everything. But one day, I promise, it'll be reciprocated.
Well, copying people is the greatest form of flattery. So by you learning and then doing, you're giving them flattery for.
Well, obviously your work out here speaks for itself. Just the intricate detail that you have with all of these.
Isn't that amazing?
It's just amazing. You put so much work into it, and it's so tight and just very well done. Very well done. We have a lot to learn from you. I hope that when we get our cabin going that we can get something half as beautiful. What do you think, Gary?
That's awesome.
You thinking it?
Oh yeah. I'm loving it.
I want to go see
His
your
brain has been going overdrive the whole time he's been here.
I know. Gary's just like, mouth wide open, just like, oh.
Pretty much. It's beautiful. I don't even, like, words don't really, I don't have any words to put anything close to what it is. It's absolutely awesome.
So if you're wondering why Gary's head is like up, it's because he's looking over at this cabin.
This is the pout house. Now you will have to have your pout house.
A pout house.
But eventually you'll have to give it up and build another one. And Mel gets the.
I get the pout house.
So this is the pout house. That's awesome. It's just full of stuff right now.
Well, it's beautiful.
It's been here a good many years.
It's got a nice lean-to.
When I get this one finished or far enough along, a lot of the stuff that's in here will be transferred over there.
Okay.
It's just, you can't hardly even get in there.
Oh, you got a hidden talent you ain't telling nobody about?
Another lifetime.
Another lifetime. I see. Spilling all of his secrets around here.
But I mentioned the round floor joist.
Yes.
So you can do that.
Look at that.
Awesome.
And do a scarf on the end of it to where you have something that's actually true, and you're actually working with something that's dimensional,
Yes.
even though it may be a smaller size. Well, different on either end, it'll be a different size. But I like to throw a little round stuff in.
No, it's beautiful. It definitely, it's nice for the eyes. Oh, it's done even just the little snaps inside every little piece of wood. It's like magic. You work magic around here, sir. It's beautiful. I'm just in awe. I am completely and utterly in awe at your craftsmanship. It's amazing. I want to see how you get it done. I want to see your work yard. I want to see like where you lay your wood. Like I want to see your workflow, like how, so I can imagine how we would be able to
myself.
do a workflow.
I'm a one-man band. So I just work by myself. Now it's better when you have somebody with you because definitely speeds the process of it.
You know, I have a nickname of being a squirrel, but usually I'm a gopher because I go for this and I go for that. But then I get sidetracked and go squirrel. So, but I'm all the magical animals. But I want to see how I want to see how it goes. I want to see how your land, like your pile is set up.
Okay.
Just gotta walk.
Yeah, I want you to show Gary your method, so that way Gary can get his squirrel going in his brain, and then when I have to be a gopher, I can figure it out. What do you think of all of these log cabins, baby?
I think it looks good.
Are you gonna be excited to live in one like that? Because Mommy and Daddy plan on building one like that, and this gentleman is gonna teach us all how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah? You gonna learn right along with us?
Yeah.
Good. Is this one the smokehouse? Ooh.
This is my favorite building that I've got out here.
1 minute.
Smells like some good roast going on.
Yeah, bacon.
Bacon.
Make a big smell. What's it smell like? You know why?
Bacon and smoke.
You know why? It's the smoker room. So when he goes hunting and he gets his food and it's just raw meat, he can bring it in here and he can hang it up and he can smoke it. What a blessing to have us over here. Thank you again. My
Well,
goodness.
It's a blessing for me that you came.
Oh, so you could, oh, look at that.
Arkansas eagle.
Arkansas eagle, a vulture, a buzzard.
Yeah.
I got all excited thinking it was an actual eagle.
No.
I'm so naive, guys. I'm easy to dupe.
Well, you've got to get used to redneck humor around here.
Oh, I love the redneck humor. I get it. I get it. I'm just not from here, so I believe everybody. I'm like, oh, really? And they're like, no, not really. Oh my goodness, look at this tree.
That is one
Here,
heck of an oak.
look at this, guys.
Holy moly.
There's another one, that one.
I can't.
That one's awesome.
Like me and you
Holy
could probably hold
gee.
hands and like, it wouldn't even do it. Oh my gosh.
You're like me the first time I was here. I wanted to go hug the tree.
We did the same thing, yep.
What's the boy's mighty?
So big. It takes
That thing is
like
huge.
3 to go around this guy.
That thing is massive.
That tree was there when there was a log house here.
Whoa. I bet you
Man.
for this sucker are like,
These notches.
look at this. So this is, I guess, what it looks like when it's in more of a raw form. Getting work. There's some big sawhorses too.
Mm-hmm. It's a heavy duty ones.
Oh, it's a little intimidating, baby. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's a little intimidating what we're getting ourselves into. But we can do it. I can pick it up.
You're so strong. Oh, he's picking it up.
Would you pick it up? I am. I'm just. You told me to pick it up.
Yeah, not walk around with it.
Call it bench pressing. My children found your cat.
Oh, that's good. That's Cuddles.
Cuddles.
She is a photo bomber.
We found a kitty.
She probably is just not used to children, guys.
Is that your cat?
Well, it's my granddaughter's cat.
Aw,
So we raised the cat.
that's a very beautiful cat. I don't know if the cat wants you to hold her so much, though, baby.
I'll let her go.
Yeah, she's very beautiful,
Wait,
though.
are you good?
And I undercut that so I can make handsaw passage right here and right here on the outside. But if you want to come up sometime and hang out, I'll go over a lot of this with you.
Heck yes.
You know, you probably won't get it the first time, and I'm not saying that in an insulting way. It's just, it takes a while to get what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it.
I have a friend in Virginia that is making these old tools in a forge.
That's awesome.
His name is Jared Lanham,
Okay.
and he actually made this axe for me and
That's
sent
awesome.
it to me. He's got his little,
Heck yeah.
Maker's Mark.
yeah, I think that's a J and an L, Jared Lanham. But he made that.
That's awesome.
And this metal out here is different than this. You can't see it, but this was split, and he opened it up, and he inserted a section of tool steel,
Okay.
and then forge welded it back together.
Heck
And you
yeah.
cannot see.
No,
I mean, he's that good.
can't see any of it. That's awesome.
But he's making those chisels. You can just contact him, tell him what you want. He'll make it for you.
Heck yeah.
This for half dovetail, that's the template that I use. It's a 1 and 3. You can make one of them.
Okay.
You can't do
A
that
piece
every
of wood,
single
piece
day.
of plastic. It happens to be out of aluminum. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. There's a circular. See a pencil line right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's the center line. I'll hook my tape over this side and get a mark. Well, you can see how I've done it. See a little pencil mark in that one. I'll hook it opposite it and then just take the center of between the two marks, and that lets me know that I'm in the center of that log between the top and the bottom. And I work away from that center line. Can you see that pencil line?
Yeah.
I just leave that pencil line. And there's a little bit of a mark right there. And that mark right there is 4 1/16 of an inch up from that center line. And this mark right here is 3 1/16 down. And I do, this is done with that template. And this slope here is done with the template. And you transfer this line. Yeah, you can still see the pencil line.
Yeah.
And then I'll snap that same line on the outside. And I can find where my shoulder is on the outside. So even though it's late, this inside face is down, I'll know what to do out here as far as finishing cutting this and cutting the other half of this. Simplifies everything. You got the paperwork,
Yeah.
But I'll just,
that's all you need.
yeah. I'll get there. I'll wait till I sell my book.
It's happening. I'll finish it. We do live streams on Wednesdays at 5. It's Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to mess you guys up.
You won't be messing us up at all. Not at all. It's not a problem at all, for real. I wouldn't offer it, and if it was a problem, I really wouldn't.
Okay.
But if you would like to, you're more than welcome to. We're not very far, and then that way you know how to get to us too. So if
Well,
I
I know
ever,
where you are.
Well,
I know where your driveway is.
you do, you know exactly where it is.
I know that country. down
Shoot.
there. I'm working down there. That's
Shoot
where
thing.
this is going.
Hey.
It's down in that country.
Well, if you want to come over and check out some of our logs and stuff, I would love for that. I would love for you to check it out. We really don't have a whole much. Our day was planned to spend with all of you guys.
That'd be a great cameo on your live show.
It would be.
Bearded
Sure
Carpenter.
would be. And y'all, if you
I've
guys
never
want to
done
hang out,
that. I probably.
if you guys felt like hanging out,
Just do like I do. Pop in for 5 minutes and then leave.
I mean, I'm down if you guys are
You
down.
guys are down to go live with us? What about you guys? Coke or cream soda?
Cream soda. Cream
Okay.
soda. Cream soda.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Blue. Thank you.
All right, Drew just hooked it up with a cream soda float. Here we go. That's good. You're missing out, Gary.
I just killed a spider.
Did.
Thank you, Drew.
They're out.
You enjoy that?
Take a big bite.
No.
Be careful, buddy.
That's the best.
It was good. It's good because you get ice cream and then you get soda too to drink. Cheers. Alright, so we are leaving Paul's awesome house over here. And we are going to go over to the 41.36. He's going to do us a favor and check out our logs and tell us if they're good to use or not. So I want to say thank you so much for giving us the tour around here. It has been a complete blessing. We feel honored. So I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. So you ready to go to the 41.36?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's get it, guys. Welcome, welcome to the 41.36. So I'll take you over the trailers and stuff if you want, but brother's trailer, my trailer, got the gnome pathway right here. And then storage, pool, tool shed. And then this way right here is going into one of the driveways to the building site. So this way right here to the left, that's where my brother is going to be building his shed houses. And then off to the right, that's where we're building our house.
Okay, where the pit's dug, or the basement.
Yep. You wanna come see it?
Sure.
Y'all made it back.
Made it.
You made it back. So we dragged them all over here to
golf cart engine in the VW.
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
so we dragged them all back here to the 41.36, and Paul is going to check out our logs for us. We're actually going to be doing a live stream, so by the time that you guys watch this, the live has already happened. So if you guys want to catch that replay with all of us and all of the shenanigans that we get into on that, I'm going to put a card right around here somewhere. Go ahead and click on that and you can check us out during our live stream. But for now, since we got him here and he is the pro, the master, we're gonna have him check out all of our logs and check out the property. I'm so excited that we finally got him here, and he's gonna be able to check this out for us. Well, this is our...
You've got a view that's worth mega bucks.
You think so?
Oh, gorgeous.
It's breathtaking. I love it. Took a lot of work. This is where we did our big firework display for Freedom Weekend. Was right in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Camp out. You had like
Yeah.
10 tents and
Yeah, and an RV and craziness going on. We called it Woodstock right here. We called it Woodstock in here.
I remember Woodstock.
Yeah.
You couldn't really buy that view, could you? Just about.
No, that's beautiful.
Yep.
That is.
And one thing I didn't tell you is all the planets go right over the top of this right here, like over the top. So whenever you see during, throughout the year, you'll see the different planets, and they'll be right over the top of that ridge.
That's amazing.
I can't see the southern sky at mine.
Oh yes, I was looking forward to it in the fall because of all the colors and everything. My goodness.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is. Wow.
Thank you. Well, God put us here. I got this piece of property on a wrong phone number. If you could believe that, it's the truth.
I'm serious.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Yeah. Let's see.
So good. As you can see, all of the logs, Gary's been trimming them up a little bit.
Yeah, we need to get the root.
The root balls, yeah.
Cut off the top, and if you could drag them out here.
Come on, Tank. Hold on, let me. Tank. Tank, stop it. He's friend. Hey.
It'd be a smaller size, but it would make a wall log. That would be close to the smaller size. Yeah, you got some good logs. But this, for the type that I do,
Yeah.
this would be good. But the others you could saw into lumber. Let's get some more over here.
All that roof, inside roof, and all that. There's still a lot there.
Yeah, this one, that one, like a wall log. That one on the other side would be a wall log. And here we see this one here. Yep. This would make lumber. Yeah. And it save you buying it at the store. But right now it's just.
Oh, yes. So just looking, you think we have a few wall logs at least?
Yeah, there's one down there, kind of 4 or 5. And you've got a half a dozen that would make, wall logs, sure.
How many do you think we need for a 32 by 32 cabin?
You'll need a bunch. You'll need a bunch.
Well, good thing we have the forest. It's gonna take a lot of work, but got the forest.
If you wanted to do some round stuff, like round floor joists or things like that, that's a good size for it. Right there, yeah. Okay. These are a little small here.
Yeah, those ones are skinnier.
Yeah.
It would be, the minimum size, but you can still get a wall log out of it.
Okay.
This be close, but you could do it.
Yeah. We have to make sure that we're aiming steady with our sawmill. It's exciting.
I'm stoked that you guys did.
So exciting.
Very happy for you guys.
Well, I'm happy we're buds.
And you guys are able to use your own logs, and that's really cool.
That's like gonna save us so much money, and plus it's gonna make us feel so proud. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna mean a lot to know that it came from your own property and that y'all did the work yourselves. You know, it's huge.
very pride filling.
This guy's having a blast doing it too.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's just having such a blast.
I learned so much.
I know, he's so smart. Very wise man.
Gary, sponge it up, baby. So this is all the dirt that they got out for our basement. This is where our basement's gonna go. And this is what we've been up to yesterday. And some
What's your dimensions here?
32 by 32. And it's gonna be a tri-level. So this what we're working on right now is the basement, and then the main floor is gonna be the cabin. And then it's just gonna be like your home, main floor with a loft.
Mama.
Hi, son.
Mom.
Will be
What are
offset.
you going to use for a stem wall? Concrete blocks or floor wall?
We're gonna pour it, and so we'll form it all out, do the rebar and everything, and then I'm gonna have them come out with the 3,000 psi concrete at least, and then pop it down in there. If I can get them, if I can have them do 5,000 psi, I'm going to.
You can get 35.
3,500?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll get 3,500,
Yeah.
highest possible.
In this country here, in this type of soil, it's not so much the depth that you go,
It's more of the
it's the width.
width.
You don't want to hear what I'm about to say.
No, tell us. We need to go wider.
I want to know. I want to know.
Go wider.
Because
I would go 24 inches
24
Okay.
inches
on the width. For the
on the width.
Back to digging.
Yeah, I know. No.
No.
No. Hey, you know what? We just barely got. This is one day, so I mean,
Y'all
if
are good, man.
it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna
Easier
hurt.
to go this
It's definitely
way
gonna hurt,
than
but
that way.
Yeah.
we can do it.
Or that way.
Yeah. I mean, if we could do this much in one day, I imagine, you
I'll
know,
go 2 feet.
4 days of just getting it. We'll have it.
Yeah.
We'll have it done. All right. Well, unfortunately, the time has come, and Paul, the bearded carpenter, has to go home back to his lovely wife, Donna.
Oh, yes.
And I want to say, Paul, thank you so much for having us over at your place. You are such a craftsman. We have so much to learn from you, and I'm just so thankful that you're willing to share that knowledge with us. Truthfully, it's so amazing that you're doing this for us.
Huge blessing. Huge blessing. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys coming.
Yes. And we will get together again very soon. We're going to be leaning on you for all of that knowledge that you got, because especially after seeing your work, guys, I know you agree. We are in good hands here when it comes to our log cabin build, because Paul is going to make sure that we don't fail. We're going to work our butts off. He's going to show us the right way to do things, and it's going to be
Little
amazing.
tricks and little quirks and whatnot of the field itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of detailed tricks that I do.
Yes.
I bet.
What I do is really not complicated. It's a lot of real simple moves, but you just combine them.
Yeah.
So you don't,
Work smart, not hard, right? Yeah, and I'm so thankful that you're willing to share that information with us, because then you're passing it to us, and hopefully we'll be able to pass it to the kids. And
my pleasure.
I appreciate it, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for coming over and visiting our place and
Thank
us
you so
going
much
to
again,
yours.
Paul. I really appreciate it. And we'll be definitely heading over that way anytime.
Yes.
Anytime you need it, or I'm going to be over there learning, that's for sure. One of the way.
Building community.
Heck yes.
That's what it's all about. So drive safe.
I will.
Drive safe.
Yes.
See you soon.
See you soon.
It's good to see you, man.
Bye, Paul.
Send my love to your wife. I hope to meet her soon.
The magic bus is getting an upgrade. You ready, Drew?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Sick, dude.
Boom.
Thank you, man. That's awesome. That's dope. That is dope.
That's dope. Well, sadly, it is about that time for our good friends Dutch Creek Cabin and BobbleHead Homestead to hit the dusty trail, or the rocky trail, I should say. So, yeah. I want to thank you guys again so much for making that introduction happen for us, showing us how to get over to his house and just making that happen. Seriously, Drew, like, amazing. And of course, Jeff, if you wouldn't have befriended him to begin with, none of this would have happened. So like,
the magic of YouTube.
It all went full circle. Community, building friendships, building log homes. So
Awesome, dude.
guys, I thank you so much. If you guys out there in YouTube world have not gone over and subscribed to our good friends Jeff and Drew, please go and check them out. Links are going to be down in the description below. We had a spectacular live chat. It's either going to be in an icon card over here, and if it doesn't make it there, then it again will be down in the description below. It was a lot of fun. Check it out, watch the replay, have some laughs with us. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I can sit here and keep talking, but we love you guys, and I know it won't be long until we see you again. So.
41.36.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, until next time, we hope you guys have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.
Bye, guys.